Alright, back with Valheim. Got some farming done, some more flour processed, all that good stuff. Smelted all the metals, which is great. So let's actually go up and check that out. And I should have more than enough to make some black metal chests. See, look at this iron. 102 iron, love that. Gonna need more for the Mistlands Age. And a whole bunch of black metal. 100, 200 exact black metal. Very cool. So I'm definitely going to want to turn these into black metal chests, which is going to be nice. And then I've got a couple smelters here. These can stay the way that they are, because I'm going to need more iron. So that's all good. But for now, what I have to do is I have to get my nice little explore portal, and I have to go to the plains. Oh yes, it is plains exploring time. Let's see. I haven't explored all of any of these plains, so let's actually go straight up to the plains portal and just go exploring. I'm looking for Yag. I need to find out where he is. Okay, so the unexplored part. There's also some unexplored down here, it seems. But mainly over here by this other falling camp. Let's go. Not looking to fight too much, just want to explore. Fighting can come when I've really gotten done with exploration, because the Yag altar right next to it's always going to be a falling camp in a tar pit, so that really shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I want to go around this falling camp in a way. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah. Really cool area. Really cool area. This is a wicked nice area to build in. Oh, you can totally take over that falling camp, build something cool there. Man, this is sick. And we've got the waterfront right here. Let's take out Mr. Skeeto. Still wish needles were used for more. Especially considering the carapace arrows are going to be replacing needle arrows once I get that. Let's go up. There's a fulling here. Let's head down. Okay. I will take the coins. Black metal I don't really need. Okay, so there, another Greenroof, okay. Doesn't look like there are any Vegvisirs on this tiny plains area. So we gotta head north to this plains up here. There's a little bit left unexplored. Let's check that out. See, what are my levels looking like? Ooh, almost run 98. Polearms are about to level up. Yeah, bows are in a good spot. Polearms are in a good spot. All that's good. The main level grind is still ahead of me with magic and crossbows. Let's take this deer out. Why not? There's another one. Really just want the trophies if there are any. No. Ah, there's one here. Perfect. Let's keep it moving. So this is the old smoldering tomb, which is cool. Ay, ay, ay. Seems like the one-star skeletons have respawned. Ooh, a lot of blueberries here. I wouldn't be surprised if there was another Brenna in there, but I'm not really interested right now. I'm on a mission. Okay. Let's keep going north. Very good EXP. Another deer trophy. It's all valuable bow levels. But in the future it's going to be really easy magic EXP to get me started. Elemental magic, I should clarify. Jeez. They don't stand a chance. Rightfully so. Trash mobs like this should exist in games, in my opinion. Just good for realism progression. In-world, it makes sense in-world. I mean, you have to have another in-world reason for the enemies to scale up. Oh, that's cool. I think Final Fantasy VI did that well with scaling up enemies to a certain point, because the world gets wrecked and becomes a world of ruin like halfway through. Oh, that's brutal, dude. And so once you're at World of Ruin, it's like now you have just huge scaling up enemies, and they're technically still different enemies, but they are more difficult. They still eventually become trash mobs as you level up, which is good, because you should feel very good about progressing in gear by killing certain enemies and just demolishing them, no problem. What's especially good, and I think what Valheim does well, is enemy pairing, where there are certain enemies that aren't very tough, but all of a sudden you pair them with relatively tougher enemies, and it's not an additive difficulty experience, it's an exponential difficulty raise, and that's just very nice. Okay, I need to go this way, and then go east and then north. So yeah, like a Grey Dwarf plus a Troll is going to be way harder than just one Grey Dwarf or just one Troll. It's going to be way harder. Then you throw a Shaman into that and it's like way harder. But if you fought like a Grey Dwarf or a Shaman by themselves, it's like totally fine. Even with like later gear. But still, like, really good like that. Of course, turn-based RPGs and shit like that, they have the advantage when making encounters like that difficult and varied, because they can just be like, oh, here's 6 of this mob, or here's this paired with this, and it becomes very, very easy to facilitate this sort of unique encounter leveling, and still making yourself feel good for taking out certain mobs, but also keeping you on your toes with even the same mobs, just paired with other ones. Very, very well done. Pretty much every turn-based RPG that is worth its weight and salt. I don't know why. Wait, why would I say that? Worth its weight and salt. You know what I mean. Any really good turn-based RPG, even if they're ATB style, is going to have systems like that where they can just organize the encounter rate. There doesn't have to be a meta mechanic that makes enemies like, oh, I have to be thoughtful over even the most trash mobs. I have to really think because this meta mechanic is making me think. No, it just makes you think anyway, and then some encounters are just easy. It's just a sign of your progression, of your personal character growth. It's just, that's how it should be. But yeah, a lot of the modern RPGs, modern turn-based RPGs, are leaning into these meta mechanics where it's like, you should just make a good fucking game. How about that? How about you just make a good game? How about you make your base battle system interesting enough on its own and splash in some really good gear systems, and then put a bunch of secondary benefits, tertiary benefits on them, and maybe some abilities attached to that, and you just boom. Throw in the ATB system that made Final Fantasy fucking famous ever since 4. People can copy games word for word, bar for bar pretty much, but throw their own somewhat style on them with, you see how Souls-like are going with Lies of P. Or Thymesia with Sekiro. Like, it gets real easy to just justify being able to just put in an ATV style turn-based RPG. Make the systems good, make the mechanics interesting. Wow. And yet they don't. I hate that. I hate it. Oh, but yeah. That's sort of why you don't see me, who grew up on Final Fantasy games with ATB and has played and loved on a lot of Final Fantasy games with no ATB, just pure turn-based. Oh, come on, let me get him. Oh, that sucks, dude. Where? There? Okay, this might be a little foolish of me. Let's go full root. And let's actually slink around to the bottom here. Perfect. So now I really see them. It's a Skeeto, that's good. You're dead. There's one up there. But yeah, I'm not playing like a Sea of Stars or a Chained Echoes. They lean way too hard on the meta mechanics, and not like I trust any fucking... what's his face? Like, I put 20 hours into this game and barely did the story quest, and yet I'm putting it in a review type videos. Like, I don't trust those YouTube reviews. Good guides and good reviews take a lot of time. So I put out a Mistlands first impressions at 40 hours. Some people will make a full game review after the same amount of time when the game is like 60 hours for the main story quest. Like, give me a fucking break, right? Like, ooh, hello. Like, I don't trust that shit. I don't trust those motherfuckers. But what I do trust is their very basic game UX experiences. So the user experience, basically the center of gaming experience, basically what you could only take away from these sorts of things. I want the growth trophy in that amount of time. The only thing that you could take away from that amount of time is the basic game feel, or the UX. So what they say for these games is, hey, here the games are, here's the battle system. The battle system is so good because it makes you think a lot for every encounter. You can't just blast through basic mobs. There are no trash mobs. And I'm like, oh wow, that sounds like a very meta experience. And while I'm sure it's very strategic, I've already had a strategic time with these types of games. I don't need my games to be arbitrarily meta and take away any sort of trash mobs from the game. I don't need that. It seems silly. Also, it's just like... Oh, yo! Hang on. That's it! That's the Yag Vigvisir! Holy shit, what a spot, what a spot! Where is he? Oh, he's just north there. That is sick. Oh my god, that's so good. Holy shit, what a spot for it to be in. Wow, that is nice. That is so good. So then the Yag is just up there. Alright, cool. Oh, that feels so good. That is so nice. What a sick spot. Just an amazing experience overall. I know I have unexplored plains. I come up. I go up. Over the hill. Bam! Stonehenge. Right at the edge of the Black Forest. That's so cool. That's such a good spot. And it's like in the middle of this birch forest too. Oh my god. I kind of want to take a screenshot. That's so nice. Oh my god, that's sick. Oh, that's a good spot. Oh my god. Alright, let's go get Fenris on. So that we can really schmoof again. But yeah, these meta mechanics take me out of the immersion so fucking hard, dude. Same with arbitrary level scaling in certain games. Basically in any game, I'm like, get that shit out of here. Oh, you're good because I'm good. So that we can make the encounters interesting. Just make them interesting. How about just make them interesting? And then some, like, I'm totally fine with smurfing some of these encounters. That's interesting too. Proof of concept that A, I'm getting better at the game, and B, that my builds are working. And C, that the level's good. Sometimes you're just stronger than the enemies and it doesn't need to be complicated. Just let it be sometimes. And so a game forcing that out of itself while also removing like immersive aspects, big fucking no-no for me. So no Sea of Stars for me, no Chained Echoes for me, no Brave League series for me. No thanks. No thank you. Just give me Final Fantasy with some ATB. Thank you. Or any turn-based RPG with ATB that doesn't have a meta mechanic like that. Thank you very much. Yes. That's why I don't really like Final Fantasy VIII. Level scaling. Arbitrary level scaling. No thank you. I'll pass. I have 9. I have 6. I have 7. I have 4. I have 5. Like, I have 4, 5, and 6 advanced. I have 4 for the DS. There's also just turn-based with interesting systems like 3 and 10 that don't have weird meta shenanigans surrounding them. Like 10, the system in 10 that's good is it, you know, you can see who's going up in advance. And you can plan accordingly, and that's good. This guy looks pretty starred. No, he's not. Okay, cool. 200. Nice. What about you? You're not starred either. Cool. Alright. Thank you, Low Tide. And let's see, Yag is just north up there. Alright, originally I was gonna make that that little rant about games, modern turn-based gimmick-ass meta mechanics into members-only video, but I feel like it's just suitable for a proper in-video rant. It seems simple enough, like people understand it simply enough. Like, it is a matter of opinion, but only when you put the effort in and make it like properly immersive. You make it immersive, I don't have any, you know, qualms per se in terms of game design. It's just my personal tastes. But if you just don't try and try to just force it in and be like, look, the meta game is better now. It's like, get that shit out of here. I'm just trying to play the game and enjoy the game. How about you just go make a good game? And I know it's like, oh my god, you don't understand. Game devs, we put in all this hard work. I'm aware of that. Trust me, I know. I know it. I'm aware of it. I see it. I give Iron Gate some slack here and there because of it. And I understand it. But again, I must go back to the good old Souls-like examples. We got Souls-likes, and I understand it's difficult to actually do the legwork and the coding and figure shit out like that. But the process of putting in ideas and making overarching systems to get an idea of how you really want your game direction to go in can be just one for one lifted from another game, and people will celebrate it. And so do so. It's okay. I want it. I want it. Just give me a really good Final Fantasy IX like. How about that? Shouldn't be too difficult, except for the coding. Okay, this is good. I need now the ship. Boom, 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 boom. Got full rested. Is it nighttime or daytime? Let's find out. I forgot if I slept. It's daytime. Let's go back. Let's go back, and in fact, let's grab totems. Yay, totems. I'm grabbing these probably too early, but eh. Blink portal. Here we go. Oh, Plains Fog, my favorite. Okay. Alright, let's head out. Hey look guys, terrible wind with fog. Ooh, the fog's going away. And then we have a beautiful plains morning, that's good. Oh, we're getting rid of it, we're getting rid of the bad wind. And we're into the storm. And the wind is back. Alright. Well, I thought that coral cod was a serpent. It was not. Well, I have a harpoon if I need it. And frost arrows. Maybe I should make a series on why, like, Final Fantasy 9 and 7 are just so good, and why game devs should just fucking copy that. Final Fantasy 4 DS, also phenomenal. Holy shit. The mechanics there, the battle system was so good. Not as good as 7 or 9, but really good in its own customizing way. There's so many different cool strategies and things that you could do. 12 is another one. 12 is also pretty cool with its gambit system, and there is the issue of like not being able to control your party all the time, but the different amount of AI schematics are so good. Really makes you wonder why gambits weren't put into 16, huh? Tragic. 7 Remake is also just sick. Like, I think that's the way that Final Fantasy games, any sort of action-oriented Final Fantasy games from the future are just going to go towards the 7 Remake way. 7 Remake in general is just, like, way more well-received on average than 16. So, yeah. We'll see that. I feel like I could talk for hours on... Also, like, I could talk for hours on 16, I could talk for hours on, like, the ways that it didn't do so well compared to other action games, action RPGs, and also just Final Fantasy games. Also Kingdom Hearts games did that shit better. Hey, Leviathan. Could also talk for ages on why those other games are so good. Why Final Fantasy 4, 6, and 7, and 9 were so good. Also, why 7 Remake is pretty fire. Like, I'm gonna wait until all the editions and iterations are out before I actually really dive into it, so I could buy a collector's edition on sale. Really good deal. And then I'll just be gaming. I'm gonna put like 5,000 hours into that series. At least. Here we go. Here we go. I see Lamb's Land, huh? No serpents in the ocean. Okay. Plains. Storms going away. Let's land where it's not tree-like. Alright. Here we are. Here we are. We are in the Yag Plains. Fullings have just spawned. Oof. But you must be a 1-star. Ain't no way. Okay. Yeah, he's a 1-star. Okay. Let's put the boat mats back. See how that one fulling went straight for me and he just got absolutely pierced with an arrow for it? That's why straight off enemies like wolves with their AI that just fucking gun right for you are very easy. Just play decently well and it won't be an issue. Wolves specifically, you can run and make them turn and twist and they have a really poor time turning around. They're like a Nissan Frontier. Can't turn too well. Man, it's just brutal. Like, you can decimate wolves. Get out of jail free card with wolves. The problem is groups of wolves. But that's when you got the Yak gear and or bone mass. Let's put this away. So yeah, Seekers, I mean, in the future, Seekers, we're going to see them here in the Black Forest, presumably, for a They Sought You Out raid. And man, it is not going to be that difficult to deal with them. They are the hardest that they've ever been right now with their AI currently, but holy shit. If they were just their past initial Mistlands AI, whoo, it would be no problem. And I remember in my, I had like my 40 hours initial first impressions video for Mistlands that I mentioned earlier in the video. And in it, I remember they had changed the Seeker AI to like scramble around and just really circle around, like a lot. And I was like, man, what a change. They've changed it. They didn't nerf them. They changed them. And then people were like, how could you say that? Meanwhile, I have a clip of me and my friend with him and Offals just absolutely decimating a 7-seeker encounter. Like, no rested. It started raining most 75% way through the encounter. 4 1-star seekers, 3 regular seekers. And we just go through, and because they just come right for you, you can just walk straight away from them. And then just spin to win. And it's like, how did people think these were exceptionally difficult? I don't understand. They were piss easy. You just have to play decently well. It's like, of course people aren't going to play decently well on their first playthrough of any fucking biome. Because you don't know anything. Like, me included. But that was my first playthrough. Like, that was how quick it was to get used to that situation. Like, holy shit. It wasn't that hard at all. We have a shipwreck on land because the sea level is so low here. Really sick. Here we have a falling camp next to Yag itself. This is why we have to clear it out. And of course we have the tar pit there. But yeah, I remember even with that video on, people were just like, I don't understand how you could think it wasn't nerf. It's like, I explained this so many times. This is actually a horrible Yagla spot. Why is he so close to the Mistlands? Oh no. Oh no, dude. That's awful. That's awful. But the adventure is going to be pretty smooth. Like heading back. There's one down. Are they going for the flanks? What's happening? That was a bad aim there. You're down. You now. Yep. You now. I must have aggroed it. Yep, sure did. Uh-huh. Why is my aim like this, y'all? I'm sliding now. Oh, he died in 2 shots. That's cool. Them high bow levels, y'all. You're done. You're done. Okay, growth's down. Huntsman bow, root set, fire arrows, y'all. Okay. Back to Huntsman bow. Let's do Huntsman bow, need layers for these locks here. He's staggered. You ain't going anywhere. He's dead. Let's do this again for this guy. Staggered. Stagger locked. He's dead. Staggered. Come on, dude. He's dead. Okay. Let's get the tar. Berserker here. Let's take you out. Same scenario, same strats. Whoops. We have a shaman here. Did I aggro this guy? It's raining, so whatever. Let's gear him. No hesitation because of the rain. I can just root set this whole place. You done? We have another berserker over there. Let's make our way over into the Yag area. Berserker saw me. He's aggroed. Let's frost it up. Yeah, an aggroed berserker we're just gonna freeze down. As you can see, frost arrows just totally makes a mess of them. And that's because I misangled. I didn't get a full scouting angle. And because of that, I didn't see that I was going to hit the bonfire before the berserker. Let's drink a fire res just in case that y'all likes to sneak up on me. And let's put some totems on. What is it, number 6? We aren't going to fight Yag just yet. Absolutely not. I don't have Silver Sword or Frostner with me. God, what a fucking terrible spot for Yag to be in with this Mistlands. Oh well, dude. We have another totem over here. You don't... Oh, you did see me. Oh well. Oh, come on. There we go. Had to get him with a snapshot there. Shaman right there. Ha! Spear thrower. Cool. Oh. Be proactive. See, when you take into context proactive play, if you are fighting the enemies, taking them out proactively, then the work that you have to do to take out the enemy, in this case, Fullings, or just pretty much any of the mobs, if they're coming straight at you, is just snipe them straight on, or just run up to them straight up. That's less time for enemies to spawn in and gank you, less time for enemies to get to you if they're already aggroed. That's less stam consumed for you running up to them and taking them out, or less effort, less arrows shot, sniping them straight up. Oh, we still have one more growth here, maybe? Or just... No, they spawned in to the tar. And this is why enemies that wander a little bit are just a little bit more annoying and struggling to deal with than enemies that run straight at you. Because enemies that run straight at you, you can just take right the fuck out. And enemies that wander around, you can also take right the fuck out, because you can go and flank them and intercept them and destroy them, especially Seekers. Seekers that wander really aren't an issue, because you can walk right up to them, start fucking them up. Oh yeah, he ran right at me there. Super easy sniping. Okay, so there... Let's see. It's tricky because... what are you? What are you? There's a guy that sees me here. Come here, bitch. What are you? Are you starred? Or are you regular? You're regular. You're fucking destroyed. Love seeing the health bar melt if I can. But priority is taking them out from range. You're done. Always love the AoE when there's body blocking crops here. Not even an issue. Okay. Got some starred guys, doesn't even matter. But yeah, I think a lot of people, what they did was they looked at Seeker's AI in terms of the bottom of the barrel strategies that just barely technically defeat the enemy. And it's like, I'm not trying to get a metaphorical fucking D+, okay? I'm looking to crush the enemies, I'm looking to get my A+. Alright? This is ridiculous analysis to look at the... in terms of balance changes to enemies, say... Well, this strategy technically works, even though it's not very good. Therefore, I'm going to act like I know what I'm talking about. Like, so many people did that for the Mistlands with secret changes. Like, well, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay. Set this up. Set up the portal here. Come on. Come on. I know you want a place. There we go. This is Yag. We've got even more goodies here. For Yag, I think I'm gonna go Silver Sword, get the Frostner as well, just because it's a possibility of Seekers joining the fight. Bosses are in their own faction, and no enemies are their faction rivals. So if a Seeker joins, it's not gonna like make Yag easier. It's gonna make Yag very hard. So I want the Frostner for that fight. I'm also gonna put the Ooze Bombs away, put the Iron Sledge away. Away with ye. And let's do Shield Sandwich with Silver Sword. That gear's very good. Needle Arrows I'm not going to really make good use of. Let's go to Arrows. Nor am I going to make good use of Fire Arrows. Specifically, just Frost maybe in the instance of Seekers. So let's just keep that over here. Let's do this like that. Shield Sandwich, of course, for the Seekers. I don't need the Abyssal Harpoon on me. I am gonna go Fenris Hood, Fenris Leggings, and then Fire Res. Fire Res is going to override the Root Harness. Again, the Root Harness is just in case for Seekers, but also Skeetos or Falling Spear Throwers that may spawn in. Does anything else go in a hotbar? Let's put... No, let's do potions in the hotbar, like that. Free up the inventory like that. Grab me one of these like so. Let's put some stuff back away. So, let's see. Misk, these can go away. The tar can go upstairs again. Let's repair everything. And I should grab good food and then calculate. I need to calculate how strong is my Silver Sword compared to the Frostner. At equal levels, Silver Sword is better, because it's like 138 total Slash and Spirit versus 113 Blunt Frost Spirit with Frostner and or Black Metal Sword. Both the same in that regard. Frostner is of course going to be better because of the lower stamina cost, and the boss isn't really going to be smacked out of the way, so the combo unfriendly knockback of the Frostner is going to be totally fine for Yag. Plus, the Frostner is going to be better at taking out other mobs that join in, so just going to be better for Yag if I have the same amount of stats I forgot to take my Serpents to. Like that. Okay, let's run some numbers. So let's just compare top of the line. So we have 113 here, and then 97 here. So Silver Sword is going to be better for Yag. Very cool. All right, let's sleep now. About a minute left on the Barley Fire Res. That's fine. I gotta go grab Eikthyr and then head back. I definitely want Eikthyr for the fight instead of Bone Mass. Being able to avoid his attacks and then counterattack is going to be much better with Eikthyr, and the only attack that's any sort of physical are his meteors, and I don't plan on getting hit with those at all. But even if I were to get hit, most of the damage is fire, which I resist anyway. So the Bone Mass would just be the icing on the cake. Why did I went through Swamp instead of Spawn. So yeah, Eikthyr is going to be very good. I'm going to showcase a lot of different Yag strats here. But I also have one Yag strat to test out. And that is Henge head and arm. If I can hit head and arm at the same time, does that provide multiple hits? Your gut instinct might be no, but I don't know if it was a visual bug or something, but I did see something similar when I had my 3 Yag kills in under 9 minutes video. There was an instance with my second Yag kill where it looked like I was hitting both the head and arm at the same time and getting damage numbers for each. So, I'll have to see. I'll have to see what's up. Alright. Got Ike there. That's ready. Let's get full rested. Heat up all the goody good food. My bread isn't quite ready, but that should be okay. Honestly. I'm gonna fucking destroy Yag. It's really not gonna be an issue. Okay. Now we just gotta go over to Yag. The only problem would be if I get a Y'all plus Yag. That would, or like a 2-star Seeker. Okay. 2-star Seeker would be a giant issue. Here we go. Here's the bread. Fire res. Make the sacrifice. Pop the Ike there. Silver sword. Let's go get that middle mouse on wake up, hopefully. Nah, didn't get it. Get DPS as he's climbing out of the ground. What is this? Blue Nova? Okay. We're gonna stay just at the radius here. Try to get him to attack. He's gonna roar. The Nova's just about to disappear, so let's go in. These are meteors. Let's go juke them. Just go in a small semicircle. He's not going to be able to hit me. Oh, he hit me. If the elevation is even or greater, I assume it was greater there. Yeah, the elevation was greater. Then the lasers can hit you while you're under. But if the elevation is lower, then you can hit them for free. So it doesn't look like I'm getting 2 hits. Here are meteors. Let's do a juke. He's gonna Nova. The meteors hit me. I didn't juke well enough. It's a personal skill issue. Here's laser. Let's cut in and laser counter. Okay. We're doing more meteors. Okay, let's juke a little bit better this time. Here's the Nova. Let's chill out at the radius. He's roaring. Okay, we have more meteors. Let's do a little bit better job at the juke. Here's the laser. And now we are under him, so he can't hit me. And here's a Nova. Again, just hang out right here. Laser. Let's get to lower. And he's meteoring. This should be a good juke here. And he's going Nova. Shit. Got hit by it. My jukes are not as good as what they used to. I used to have much better jukes. What's wrong with me? He's doing meteors again. Let's do a semicircle juke this time, just for safety. Here's Nova. And now let's drink the potion. What's up, Yag? Cure meteors. Let's get a better juke. There we go. And he's going Nova again. Let's line of sight him this time out of the Nova. He's gonna try to follow me. Here we go, he's out. This is meteors. Should have a better juke this time. Here's Noving. Let's again do another line of sight to regain stam. Get him out of the Nova. Here we go, now we're able to attack him without getting burnt. Nine hits in a row. Meteors, let's get it moving. Start to stam. Roar. Excellent. He's Novaing. Let's line of sight him out of the Nova. He's lasering, so we gotta watch out because he's gonna pierce right through the rock if we let him. And these are meteors. Let's go round the pillar. We got more Nova. Let's line of sight him out of it. Come on, big man. Let's get out of that Nova. And he's done. A little trickier and more painful than I'm used to, but I haven't fought Yag in a while. Still a good Yag fight, honestly. Swords, what, 45 during the fight? And then also Eikthyr is still up, technically. Very nice. There should be some Torn Spirits here. Oh, hello. Where were you? You missed the party. Oh, come on, man. Get with it. Here are the Torn Spirits. 3 per Yag fight. GG Yag. Great fight. More plains fog now, and I did not mark the portal, which is my mistake. Skeeto's also just missed the party. Barely. There's the portal. Alright. So now I can use this Yag portal as a gateway into the Mistlands, which is pretty cool. Got all this space up here, potentially, for Mistlands. Super excited for that. Okay. Now I gotta be careful because even though the Horde is technically disabled, it can get sought out by the Seekers, so let's quickly go grab Bone Mass and also put the Yag trophy on the hook. Okay, so I think that fight confirmed I absolutely cannot attack both Yag's arm and his head to get double damage. In that video, I must have been smacking a bush or something. Because one-handed swords have cleave, it would represent as the same damage, and that's fine. Or the same damage range with no multi-target penalty, yeah. Alright, let's go put these needles away, and just put them in here. Silver Sword is now retired. You did me well, Silver Sword. Let's grab 30 stone. Let's also fix up the potions. Put them in their right spot. Stam, tasty, healing. No tasty meat used is unusual for me, but I think I was just all over the place. I think because there was a little bit of panic with the elevation laser shenanigans and such. I was playing more safe, and playing safe means bonus stamina when you're as good as I am. It's not like I'm trying to make that out to be some impossible thing. A lot of people are generally as good as I am. Frost and Needle are gonna be the two Seeker arrows of choice in the Mistlands. I'm just gonna keep those as they are. Not Seeker, just arrows of choice in the Mistlands, because Needle arrows are for y'all's underbellies. Y'all underbellies are twice weak to pierce. If you're just shooting a y'all on the body, then just frost arrows are the way to go, but on the underbelly, pure pierce arrows are better. Okay, so what I want to do is right now set up some wisp fountains. This is what we do with the Torn Spirit. Let's put one here. Let's also put one over here. Oh, I'm outside of the radius, but that's fine. We can do this. One more. Will it allow me to do this? That's pretty good. Alright. Now in order to get wisps, it has to be nighttime. That's fair. Or raining. Raining too. Okay. Silver Sword, you treated me very well. Honestly, the fight was really good because if I had way more damage with the Silver Sword, I could have dropped him down like way faster. But then I already killed him like really fast anyway. So I'm improving. I'm improving at the game still. Feels good. Okay, I have to go down to my current gear chest and get shit sorted out for Mistlands instead of plains. I didn't really get to test out a lot of my fulling camp theory with like the tar pits and fire arrows, ooze bombs, sledge, abyssal harpoon. I'll make an effort to do that later. Okay, so sledge in the Mistlands, absolutely. Black metal sword, why would I want this? I wouldn't. Black metal sword I got great use out of with the sealed tower. Frostner is going to be better than black metal sword for seekers. Let's do this, that. This is good. But then what do I want here? What do I want there? The Vinegar Circlet can go away for now. Because I'm going to have the Wisplight. Making Gjord, do I want that? I don't really want that right now. Because I'm going to have the thing. Ah! Serpent Skull Shield. It's going to be like this. It's going to be a weapon sandwich instead of a shield sandwich. Okay, there we go. Now the Mistlands hotbar is ready. And I think what I'll do now is put the root set away and just go like that. Now I'm ready. Now I am ready for the Mistlands. Almost. The hotbar's ready. It's almost ready. Almost. Just gotta wait for night and or raining. Man. I'm sure I'll be able to break down the Yag Fight and see what I did wrong. The number one thing that I did wrong was not scouting out the terrain ahead of time. There is... I've seen Scales. Shout out to Scales. He motorified his terrain to make it more manageable. And just flattened it out with a hoe and got pickaxed any boulders and shit away. So that he could take care of her real easy. And for the most part, that's very good. Very, very good strat that I should have done as well. But maybe I'm thinking of, like, it's possible to Yagify the terrain. Like, have it so that it's all flat around the altar. Just so that the laser won't hit if I'm under his chin. I don't know. I think just observing better before I fought him, that would have been the key. I'm acting as if, like, I had struggled a lot, but I didn't. Still. Improving is good. Recollection and introspection is very good as well. I think I'll do Serpent Stew for Mistlands, but just around the house I want to do Locked Meat Pie. Let's fill this up. I know that very, very soon I'm gonna have... what is it? What am I gonna have soon? I'm gonna have honey glazed chicken soon, so maybe not. Here, let's go turn auto pickup off and actually go visit the house. Because I know that we had some hens going on here, but what else is here? Have they been reproducing? What's up? Y'all? We making eggs? Yeah? No? You're hungry? Go eat. Food's there. Go reproduce while you're at it. It's possible that there could be some eggs in here. No, there's not. Okay, good. One of the eggs did hatch on the other side of this thing. Just by sheer game bug shenanigans. So that was annoying, but it's fine. Hey, can you guys breed, please? Oh, it's happening! May sweet love me, please. Please. Make magic happen, make magic happen, make magic happen. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully all this stuff isn't despawning, that's glorious. And now we wait for eggs. Oh, more magic is happening, hooray. You know, maybe I should clear this out. Just make more space for them to do the business. Oh, I don't have a workbench here. Oh, let's fix that briefly. It's not like I can get seeker rated in here, so I'm not too worried. I'm carrying too much. Can't carry anymore. Alright, chickens, you have much more space now. Please no raid. Please no raid. Yeah, that needed to be fueled up. Please no raid. Just trying to get over to the obliterator. Let's put this down. How about that? Ooh, nice. Ah, the one over there needs to be fueled as well. Very good. Let's just go over to the storage first. It's almost nighttime. I won't need too many wisps, but it's a good idea to have at least a couple of them. I went to the wrong side. Definitely want some for the Mistwalker. And of course Wisplights. Of course. Let's put this in the obliterator. Away with ye. Coal. Oh, did I get it? No. Okay. Back over to the hens. Gotta break down my workbench after all. Eggs? Yes? No? Y'all laying? Huh? Huh? Get to work. Come on, I need eggs. I need eggs. Egg! Beautiful. It's happening. Egg! Alright. Let's take these, put them by the fire because they're too cold. Oh, that one was warm. So I can just put them, like, here, and they'll be fine? It'll take a moment for them to warm up. Warm. Warm. Wonderful. More magic's happening. Alright, alright, alright. I feel comfortable just leaving them here. They're going to continue to make more creatures. And that's good. For now, I believe it is finally nighttime. Let's go get all these wisps. Looks like night. Or almost night. Almost night. Green sky means almost night or almost day. We are close. And bone mass is close too. I know, eating serpents do around the house. Oh boy. There it is! Ooh, modified by the 1.5 times modifier. Very convenient. Aha! Very nice. Well, for now I have enough for the for a couple of Wisplights, which I want. Let's take a couple of silver, head over to the workbench. It's time. Move that there. Alright. This will allow me to navigate in the Mistlands. Well, navigate reasonably. Okay. Let's get these wisps away. They need to go somewhere. I forget exactly where. Yoink. Let's put them away just up here with the iron. I already got 10, that's pretty good. Ooh, there's more. Ah. Alright. That should be good. Let's put these wisps away for now. I think next episode I should hunt for serpents. I should do some simple serpent hunting, yeah. Alright, I'll do that. All I need is one more serpent, so next episode, serpent hunt, and then Mistlands. Oh yes, I'm so ready for it. Woo! Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye!